Welcome, dear learners, to this lecture on dialogue. I am delighted to have you all here as we discuss a topic that is extremely significant in both our personal and social lives. Dialogue is a fundamental aspect of human interaction and plays a vital role in understanding, cooperation, and peaceful coexistence within society. Dialogue refers to a meaningful exchange of ideas, thoughts, and feelings between individuals or groups. It's not merely about speaking, but about listening with openness, respect, and empathy. In a diverse society where people differ in opinions, beliefs, values, and interests, dialogue becomes essential for maintaining harmony and resolving differences constructively. Dialogue is especially important in situations of social conflict. When people fail to communicate effectively, misunderstandings increase and conflicts intensify. Through dialogue, individuals are able to express their viewpoints, understand others' perspectives, and work together towards common solutions. Thus, dialogue transforms disagreement into an opportunity for learning and mutual growth. However, dialogue is not always easy. It requires patience, emotional awareness, and a willingness to accept differences. Despite these challenges, dialogue remains one of the most powerful tools for promoting peace, cooperation, and social responsibility. In this lecture, our focus will be to understand the role of dialogue in social conflicts, to analyze dialogue as a social duty in conflict situations, to develop skills for effective dialogue to manage social conflicts, to apply dialogue to foster peace, cooperation, and mutual responsibility in society. Let us begin by understanding the role of dialogue in social conflicts. Dear students, social conflicts are an inherent part of human communities. They occur when individuals or groups possess differing opinions, values, beliefs, or interests. If these differences are not addressed constructively, they can lead to misunderstandings, tension, and social divisions. Dialogue is essential in resolving such conflicts as it offers a peaceful and respectful method for individuals to communicate, comprehend one another, and strive for common solutions. Dialogue extends beyond mere talking or debating. It encompasses active listening, openness, empathy, and a readiness to appreciate perspectives that may differ from one's own. In the context of social conflicts, dialogue helps shift interactions from blame and confrontation to cooperation and mutual understanding. Through dialogue, conflicts can be transformed from sources of division into chances for learning and social development. Now, let us try to understand the role of dialogue by describing some main points. Number one, dialogue fosters an understanding of varied perspectives. Social conflicts often escalate when individuals concentrate solely on their own viewpoints. Dialogue enables people to hear different experiences, cultural backgrounds, and social realities. By grasping why others think or feel a certain way, participants cultivate empathy, which diminishes hostility and creates space for meaningful interaction. Number second, dialogue minimizes misunderstandings and false assumptions. Numerous social conflicts stem from misinformation, stereotypes, or incomplete knowledge. Dialogue promotes open communication where questions can be posed and clarifications offered. This process aids in correcting false assumptions and prevents conflicts from escalating due to misinterpretation or insufficient communication. Number third, dialogue facilitates non-violent conflict resolution. Rather than resorting to power, aggression, or silence, dialogue provides a peaceful method for resolving conflicts. Through discussion and negotiation, involved parties can pinpoint shared concerns and explore mutually acceptable solutions. This approach not only addresses the immediate conflict but also fortifies future relationships. Number 4, dialogue cultivates trust and mutual respect. Trust is frequently eroded during social conflicts. Dialogue assists in rebuilding trust by creating an environment where individuals feel acknowledged and respected. When people have the opportunity to share their views without fear of judgment, mutual respect emerges, making conflict resolution more effective and lasting. Number 5, dialogue promotes collective social responsibility. Dialogue underlines that social conflicts do not solely rest with one individual or group. It encourages collaborative problem solving and shared responsibility. When communities engage in dialogue, they become more inclusive and cooperative, reinforcing social cohesion and democratic principles. Number 6, dialogue encourages collective responsibility and active citizenship. Dialogue inspires individuals to take shared responsibility for addressing social disputes collectively. It illustrates the role of citizens in upholding peace, justice, and inclusiveness. Through communication, individuals recognize that lasting solutions necessitate cooperation and collective action. Dear learners, let's now explore the importance of dialogue in social conflicts. Social disputes arise when individuals or groups have differing opinions, values, beliefs, or interests. If these discrepancies are not constructively addressed, they may escalate into misunderstanding, hostility, and enduring social divisions. Dialogue is crucial in these instances because it provides a peaceful and respectful means of expressing thoughts, comprehending differences, and striving for significant resolutions. It serves as a cornerstone for collaboration, social harmony, and responsible citizenship. Dialogue involves more than just a basic conversation. It's a deliberate process that includes empathetic listening, clear expression of ideas, and respect for differing viewpoints. In the realm of social disputes, communication aids in transforming emotional responses into thoughtful dialogues. It enables individuals to engage with conflicts without turning to aggression, silence, or dominance. Coming to the analysis of dialogue as a social responsibility in conflict situations. Dear learners, dialogue as a social duty involves a conscious and ethical choice to engage respectfully with others, even when disagreements are deep and emotionally charged. It recognizes that words, attitudes, and actions have a significant impact on social harmony. In conflict situations, avoiding dialogue or responding with hostility often deepens divisions, reinforces mistrust, and prolongs tensions. Choosing dialogue instead reflects ethical awareness and a commitment to resolving differences through understanding rather than confrontation. By engaging in dialogue, individuals affirm the dignity of others and acknowledge that every person has the right to be heard and understood, even when perspectives differ sharply. The ethical value of dialogue lies in its ability to preserve mutual respect and human dignity. It creates space for openness and fairness, reducing tendencies to towards blame, exclusion, and dehumanization that commonly intensify conflicts. When people listen and respond thoughtfully, dialogue transforms conflict from a battle of opposing sides into an opportunity for learning and moral growth. In this sense, dialogue is not merely a communication tool, but an ethical obligation that promotes empathy and moral responsibility. Beyond ethics, dialogue also functions as a civic and social responsibility, particularly in democratic and pluralistic societies. Citizens are expected to participate constructively in addressing social issues rather than remaining passive or resorting to aggression. Dialogue enables individuals to express concerns, question injustice, and contribute to collective decision making. When embraced as a social obligation, dialogue strengthens democratic processes and encourages active, responsible citizenship, especially during periods of social tension or disagreement. Dialogue further emphasizes that conflict resolution is a shared responsibility. It discourages the tendency to assign blame to a single individual or group and instead promotes collaboration and mutual accountability. Through dialogue, stakeholders recognize their interdependence and work collectively towards solutions. This shared approach enhances cooperation and fosters a sense of joint ownership over both the problem and its resolution, making outcomes more sustainable. Finally, dialogue serves as a powerful tool for inclusion and social justice. In many conflicts, marginalized or less powerful voices are often excluded from decision making. Viewing dialogue as a social duty ensures that all affected individuals are given an opportunity to participate. Inclusive dialogue helps address power imbalances, validates diverse perspectives, and promotes fairness. By ensuring that no voice is silenced, dialogue contributes to more just, equitable, and lasting solutions, reinforcing its essential role in ethical and socially responsible conflict resolution. Dear learners, let's now move to an important aspect of our discussion, that is, developing skills for effective dialogue to manage social conflicts. Acquiring skills for effective dialogue is essential for tackling social conflicts. Successfully managing social conflicts requires more than good intentions. It necessitates specific dialogue abilities that empower individuals and groups to communicate in a respectful, thoughtful, and constructive manner. Social conflicts usually involve intense emotions, firmly held beliefs, and varied social realities. Without effective dialogue skills, these disagreements can swiftly escalate into misunderstandings, hostility, or enduring divisions. Thus, honing dialogue skills is crucial for transforming conflict into a chance for understanding, cooperation, and social harmony. Effective dialogue is a deliberate process. It requires listening to comprehend rather than to reply, articulating thoughts clearly and non-aggressively, and being receptive to different viewpoints. As individuals refine these skills, they become better prepared to manage social conflicts in a way that maintains relationships and encourages peaceful coexistence. In societal contexts, these skills enable responsible communication and collaborative problem solving. Enhancing dialogue skills fortifies social relationships and builds trust among individuals and groups. These competencies help avert the escalation of conflicts and support their peaceful resolution. At a societal level, effective dialogue fosters social cohesion, inclusion, and participation in democracy. Individuals who engage in constructive dialogue evolve into responsible citizens, addressing differences with maturity and respect. At this point, let us try to understand how dialogue can be applied to promote peace, cooperation, and shared responsibility in society. When dialogue is used in society, it gives people the chance to voice their worries, clear up misconceptions, and settle disputes amicably. People learn to replace silence and hostility with communication through dialogue, which is a crucial component of long-lasting peace. Dialogue fosters cooperation in various communities by promoting teamwork rather than rivalry. When individuals from diverse cultural, social, or ideological backgrounds are respected and feel heard, they can collaborate. Communities can establish common objectives, foster trust, and create group solutions to societal issues through dialogue. Society can operate more harmoniously as a result of this cooperative mentality, which improves social ties and lessens divisions. Additionally, by including people in group decision making, discourse fosters a sense of shared responsibility. People become conscious of how their activities impact others and society at large when they engage in discussion. This understanding promotes moral conduct, reciprocal responsibility, and engaged citizenship. As a result, communication not only settles disputes but also gives people the ability to responsibly contribute to social advancement and harmonious cohabitation. Let us first understand how dialogue contributes to peace. When differences arise, dialogue encourages peaceful engagement rather than confrontation. By choosing understanding over hostility, dialogue helps resolve problems in a calm and constructive manner, reducing conflict and animosity. It nurtures respect for diversity and promotes empathy and tolerance, enabling individuals and groups to coexist despite differing opinions and backgrounds. Now, let us move to the role of dialogue in promoting cooperation. Dialogue builds understanding and trust between individuals, groups, and institutions. Through open communication, it encourages cooperation and teamwork among organizations and communities. Dialogue also plays a vital role in helping people reach agreements and identify common solutions to shared challenges, strengthening collective efforts and mutual support. Finally, let us now understand how dialogue promotes shared responsibility. Dialogue encourages inclusive participation in civic and social matters, ensuring that all voices are heard and valued. It fosters a sense of responsibility for the well-being of the community and motivates individuals to take ownership of social issues. At this point, let's deepen our understanding of how dialogue can be effectively applied to promote peace, cooperation, and shared responsibility within society. Dialogue is not merely an exchange of words. It's a purposeful process of listening, understanding, and engaging with others in a respectful and meaningful manner. In an increasingly diverse and complex society, dialogue serves as a vital instrument for nurturing harmony and collective progress. When dialogue is practiced in society, it provides individuals and groups with an opportunity to openly express their concerns, clarify misunderstandings, and address differences constructively. Rather than allowing silence, prejudice, or hostility to dominate interactions, dialogue encourages communication as a pathway to resolution. Through this process, people learn that disagreements do not have to result in conflict. Instead, dialogue enables the peaceful exploration of differing viewpoints, which is essential for building long-term peace. By fostering understanding and reducing fear or suspicion, dialogue transforms potential sources of tension into opportunities for learning and growth. Dialogue plays a particularly important role in promoting peace by encouraging engagement over confrontation. When differences arise, whether social, cultural, political, or ideological, dialogue helps individuals choose understanding rather than aggression. It creates a space where emotions can be expressed safely and grievances can be addressed without resorting to violence. In doing so, dialogue reduces animosity and prevents conflicts from escalating. It also nurtures empathy, tolerance, and respect for diversity, allowing individuals and communities to coexist peacefully despite differences in beliefs, values, or backgrounds. In this way, dialogue becomes a foundation for social stability and mutual respect. Beyond peace, dialogue is equally crucial in fostering cooperation within society. Cooperation thrives when people feel heard, respected, and valued. Through open and honest communication, dialogue builds trust among individuals, groups, and institutions. It encourages teamwork rather than competition and collaboration rather than rivalry. When people from diverse social, cultural, or ideological backgrounds engage in dialogue, they begin to recognize shared goals and common interests. This shared understanding enables communities to work together to address collective challenges such as social inequality, environmental concerns, or public health issues. Dialogue also supports cooperative decision making by enabling groups to reach consensus and develop inclusive solutions. Through dialogue, communities can pool their knowledge, experiences, and resources, leading to more effective and sustainable outcomes. This cooperative mindset strengthens social bonds, reduces divisions, and enhances the overall functioning of society. As cooperation increases, society becomes more resilient, adaptive, and capable of addressing complex problems collectively. In addition to promoting peace and cooperation, dialogue plays a vital role in cultivating shared responsibility. When individuals actively participate in dialogue, they become more aware of how their actions affect others and the wider community. This awareness fosters ethical behavior, mutual accountability, and a sense of collective duty. Dialogue encourages people to move beyond individual interests and consider the common good, reinforcing the idea that social well-being is a shared responsibility. Through inclusive dialogue, individuals are empowered to take part in civic and social decision-making processes. When voices from all sections of society are acknowledged and respected, people develop a stronger sense of belonging and ownership. This sense of involvement motivates individuals to contribute constructively to social initiatives and to engage responsibly as citizens. Dialogue thus transforms passive members of society into active participants in social development. When practiced effectively, dialogue produces meaningful and lasting social outcomes. It strengthens social cohesion, reinforces democratic values, and promotes responsible citizenship. Most importantly, dialogue acts as a preventive mechanism against conflict, ensuring that differences are addressed through understanding rather than violence. In conclusion, dialogue is a powerful tool that enables society to build peace, foster cooperation, and nurture shared responsibility, ultimately contributing to a more harmonious, inclusive, and sustainable social order. To sum up, dialogue is a vital element of social interaction and an essential tool for managing differences and resolving conflicts in society. It goes beyond ordinary conversation by emphasizing active listening, empathy, respect, and openness to diverse perspectives. In situations of social conflict, dialogue helps reduce misunderstandings, prevent hostility, and promote peaceful resolution. Through dialogue, individuals and groups develop a deeper understanding of one another's perspectives, fostering trust, cooperation, and mutual respect. By actively involving all stakeholders in problem solving and decision making, dialogue encourages a sense of collective responsibility and shared ownership of outcomes. When viewed as a social and civic duty, dialogue strengthens democratic values, promotes inclusion, and advances social justice by ensuring that every voice is heard and valued. Dialogue is not merely a tool for communication, it's a vital life skill that sustains peace, cooperation, and social harmony. When practiced thoughtfully and consistently, it transforms conflict into an opportunity for learning, growth, and shared progress within society. I hope this discussion has helped you understand the importance of dialogue more clearly. Thank you for your attention, and I encourage you to reflect on and apply these principles in your academic, professional, and social lives.